I'm Scott from Sharky's Greenhouses and Be Your Neighbor Fertilizer, and today we're taking a look at this beautifully built little greenhouse. So this is a project that Chris and Denise took on, and it turns out really, really nice. It's a 14 by 20 greenhouse, and let's go take a look inside. So this is Chris. He built this little greenhouse and it's gorgeous. So this is a great spot to start your plants and flowers in the cold part of the year. So how did you start with the building this? What did you put it on?
So I started with a mobile home frame. So this thing is actually sitting on wheels. So it's movable. It's 14 feet wide by 20 feet long. As I said, I started with a mobile home frame. I put steel underneath the frame. I insulated. There's about a foot of insulation in there, and then I put the deck down and built the walls then on, all the way around it. I constructed the trusses all from scratch.
Everything's galvanized?
Everything's galvanized. The sides are wood, but then I wrapped them with Galvalume, so it'll keep better and it'll look nice forever, hopefully.
Right.
The floor, I put the deck down. There's rubber matting underneath in case we get some water that leaks down. It's completely waterproof, so the water doesn't get through to the insulation. And then I had to put some grass down to make it look like a greenhouse.
So the sides, what do you have on? This is the clear.
Yep. Clear polycarbonate, I believe it's called, on the sides. And then on the roof, it's a triple wall polycarbonate, which really works well. It insulates very well in the early parts of the season, in March, or if we get a snow event and I'm putting heat in here, it takes a while before that snow melts off, which tells me that it's very energy efficient. I'm not losing a lot of heat there.
Sure. And to heat it, you have a pellet stove.
A pellet stove, yep.
So you fire that up. Do you know how many BTUs that is?
That pellet stove is actually meant to heat a house 2,500 to 3,000 square feet, so it has no problem in here.
Keeping this, okay.
I've got a fan down there that when that fan, it's on a thermostat. When that kicks in, there's a vent on this end that opens, so it can pull air through, and it works very well.
Cools it down pretty quickly then?
It does. It works very well.
Because it's warming up in here. It's what, 97 degrees. We can feel it. That's greenhouse life. That's my life. So it's very well built, and you use it to start all of the petunias that we're looking at. So you grow 1,200 plus petunias in here. You start them. Yep, all our petunias, and then everything from in the garden, for the garden, peppers, tomatoes, everything we start in here. Sure. Seed. And on how do you water? Do you have to bring in jugs, or do you haul in a hose?
Well, when the plants are small, we use one of these, which works very good. It just puts a fine mist on. Sure. It's pretty tedious and time consuming, but as they get bigger, we use mostly water jugs. I drill holes in it and just squirt it in, because I don't really want water spilling all over the place and kind of making a mess of it. So
this is a really nice setup. Now, does it get very humid in here when it's full?
Well, it gets better as the plants get older. Now, I don't have a concrete floor or a dirt floor, so moisture is a little bit of an issue. This was my first year in operation with this. We did put humidifiers in here, which helped tremendously. Sure. But next year, I think we're going to have to even go a little more further with that. Maybe even some misters. Yeah, you can put something up above and mist. This is a really nice setup, and you can grow a lot in here. But as you said, with 1,200 plus petunias, it fills up fast. Yes, stuff is everywhere. I imagine that's how our life is in the greenhouse. We always run out of room. So would you have built this bigger? Well, it took us 1 year to outgrow it. So the answer to that is yes. Yeah. So you're going to add on or do another one, or are you capping it at that? This is it. This is it right now. All right. This is gorgeous. I love this.
So thanks for showing us not only your home, but also your little growing area, this greenhouse. This is more than I could have imagined when we talked about, and you came in the greenhouse and showed me some pictures of your grain bin. This is an absolutely gorgeous setup. Hey, if you're liking our videos, please be sure to give us a thumbs up and follow us on Facebook and subscribe to our YouTube channel, and hop on over to our beatyourneighbor.com website where we have our blog articles, our tips and tricks, and of course our Beat Your Neighbor fertilizers there, and that's all over our beatyourneighbor.com. Thanks for watching.